Mm. But oh, problem solved, eh? Hmm. Then as I'm leaving, I'm wiping my hands, saying, "Hmm, this is quite a mess. I wonder if somebody will clean it up." Yeah, yeah. I don't like Jerry Jones either. Mm. They'll be like, hey Phil, we got your they, they be like, they be like, hey Phil, I don't know if you know, but your shipment of anal butt pads have came in. Hmm. Mm. Is it a is it a is it a vibrating controller, you faggot? Phil, you turn my stream on? Phil, you turn my stream on? On your phone, eh? You bitch. I told AJ they had these. I told AJ they had these. They had these helmets. Live, look alive. Hey.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we'll see a team that can get it
I
done
gotta
on
win
the
this.
ground.
I
The
gotta win this game.
Redskins are top 10 in rushing TDs, and they'll go up against a Saints team that wants to keep the running game in check.
Thank you very much, Larry.
Gotta win
EA
this fucking game.
Sports coverage of the
Let's fucking go.
NFL.
Let's
The
fucking go.
National Football League is here and on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Redskins.
No.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he
Ain't gonna be none of that shit, you bitch.
No gain on the play there. Second down. On play action, they'll throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down
Hey,
for
Phil hit him with a little bit of man coverage.
Sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Swayze Waters now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
Hey, he wasn't expecting that shit, huh?
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Shift together here from the D-line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Go, let's go. Let's fucking get busy. Let's fucking go.
The 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Let's fucking go.
And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
Oh my God, I hate when that shit jump like that.
They will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
Yeah, I hate that shit. They gotta fix that fucking shit.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Freeman again, a first down carry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, you got to pick that.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
No, check, Patriot. Leopard, let's go, Leopard.
In motion is Coates. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
In motion is Coates. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Coming left, it's Freeman. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
All right, now, lucky 56. No, check, Patriot. Detroit.
The slot man in motion right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Gotcha. Let's go.
This is going to be intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I got to run right on that because I saw it.
Running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. They'll run again with Hunt.
Oh, I got caught in the fucking blocker. I hate that shit.
He stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Phil, I fucking hate that shit, bro.
Brings up a 3rd and 10.
I fucking hate that shit, Phil. Fuck, I hate that.
On 3rd down. That's Hunt. He's got a 1st down pass for 30.
Go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 81 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their
Let's fucking go!
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy.
Let's fucking go!
Take it.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about
Keep your foot on his fucking neck.
line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Oh, you gotta pick that shit off. Pick that motherfucker off. He's not good enough.
And try and generate
Pick that bitch off.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He's going to go for a big play. It got his man.
Oh, you gotta suck my dick. Suck my dick with that gay ass pass.
A gain of 32 that time.
There will always always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning.
Fuck out of here. You're not running the fucking ball on me, bitch.
Knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go.
Freeman again. And some space here. Room to run inside the 40.
Fuck. Who got hurt? Who got hurt? Nobody I recognize. Nobody.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Let's fucking go. We eating out here, bitch. We eating out here, bitch.
Number 8 for him on the year. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
That's gay as fuck. They let what's his name?
Here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
The slot man in motion right. He'll look to throw.
Oh! He dropped it. He dropped it. Good shit.
Free and brings up fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Let's go.
Oh, and now movement and a
Let's fucking go. Back it up. Go for it.
On fourth down.
Go for it.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate, because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team, helps them start their comeback.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. They'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They're getting a 4 on the play, and it'll be a second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Now we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
They'll toss it to Hunt. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down following the run. A give running left, Dixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now it's Hunt. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And the Saints signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake here on first down. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The Saints in a hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Around the NFL, they're into the second quarter in the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Slot man moves right. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
They run again with Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day.
Ooh, if he had held that block I had outside.
It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Fuck.
The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one
Bounce to the
away.
left, bounce to the left. Ooh, did we get it? Yes! Fucking right! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone.
Let's fucking go!
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. The slot man in motion right. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for Gabriel.
Let's go! Let's fucking go, you bitch!
Tedrick Thompson picks it.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Way down close to the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL.
We fucking lit! Let's fucking go!
It's all about positioning and technique, and this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
A toss play to Hunt. Looking for
right,
a crease,
okay.
can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
All right, that's okay, that's okay.
And maybe a measure of
all
revenge
good.
there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Doesn't fucking matter. We don't fucking care. We'll take that field goal.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Ooh, almost.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. So the defense gets the pick. The offense, Charles, they go backwards, but they do get 3 points.
Very happy to get to 3, but you know who's happier? The defensive team on the other side. They shut them down after the turnover.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Slot man moves right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he finds a man, it's McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel.
Oh, that's gay.
At the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the
Dislocated
3.
fucking hip. Are you kidding me?
It's a big play there for the Saints. 56 yards. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devontae Freeman. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. It's up.
And how long is a dislocated hip?
Scoreline
Phil?
20-10.
Fuck, man. Can't win for losing in this bitch.
Here's Hopkins. Falcons now out to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Hopefully that's what the fuck happens, you know?
A third quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. These two.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
Hurry up, let's go. 180. Hey, these two. Two. Hurry up. Check 26. Go.
They run with Hunt. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
See if they can figure that out right here. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. The slot man in motion right. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 33. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, bruh. That play is gay as fuck. How's he getting past everybody on that shit, bro? Come on, Phil. Where your help out on that, man? You're supposed to be helping me out with that shit.
Cut it back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike.
Don't worry about it,
bro. Right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, bro.
Now out to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
These two. Need these two. Two.
Now Hunt. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Switch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go. 30. Easy. 30.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Hunt. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This is Hunt. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. The Redskins on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Slot man moves right. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, a 22. Gabriel, the man in motion. Back to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The slot man in motion right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll look to throw. Past the 20. Brought in by Coates. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Around the NFL, they're in the 4th now in Green Bay. And it was the Packers who were able to come away with a victory there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. And now a 1st down following that long gain. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. Slot man moves right. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
In motion goes McCaffrey. He's back to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
Detroit! Here we go. Leopard, 319! 319! All right, here we go. Blue landing! Back 99 Philly, here we go. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
In motion is Coates. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game.
Break out the oxygen tanks, partner. The air just left this place. This crowd was in a frenzy. They thought they were going to win. Now they're just an extra point away from leaving here with a really disappointing loss.
And he has got it.
Wow. Wow, man, that's fucking... That's crazy, man. That's